Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? In this video, I want to share with you guys a sound comparison of the AT4040, the Blue Yeti USB Silver, the Shure SM57, and the Shure Beta 57A. So the main reason for doing this video today is to hopefully help you in finally reaching a purchasing decision if you're on the market for a new microphone. Watching these videos helped me tremendously in making my decision, which I ended up, by the way, with the AT4040 as my upgrade over the Blue Yeti USB. I'm going to conduct the exact same test on each microphone. There'll be a speaking part, there'll be a typing part so you can hear what it's like tapping on a keyboard, as well as a silent part so you can get an idea of what the background noise level is like. Now, I don't have the quietest studio. I do have a couple of PCs running and they have a low-end hum, so it'll be a good opportunity to see how they all do. So, with that said, I'm going to start with the Blue Yeti. So now you're listening to the Blue Yeti USB Silver microphone. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Now let's type on the keyboard and see what that sounds like. And now just a moment of silence to listen to the background noise. Now you're listening to the Shure SM57. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Now a little typing. And now just that moment of silence to check out the background noise. And now you're listening to the Shure Beta 57A. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. And now for some typing. And now silence to check out the background noise. And finally, the AT4040. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. And now for some typing. And now for some silence to check out the background noise. So we're looking at the audio track in Audacity so that you guys can get a visual of what the waveform looks like. Which is the better of all the mics? That's not for me to decide. That's for you guys to decide, because each of us have our own listening preferences and our own audio tastes. However, I can point out some differences as we can take a closer look at this waveform. First off, in an effort to try to keep this as balanced as possible between each of the samples, I tried my best as possible to stay in that 3 to 4 inch distance from each of the mics. In addition, I intentionally did not use a pop filter or windscreen so that you could see how each of the microphones handled the plosive P sound. That being said, this is the sound wave from the USB Blue Yeti. This is the sound waveform of the SM57. This is the sound waveform of the Beta 57A. And this is the waveform of the AT4040. Now, in order to get this balanced, in addition to trying to maintain the same distance from each of the microphones, I had to play around with the gain settings. So for the USB, I had the USB gain on the microphone set to about 30%. Anything higher than that, especially when you pass 50 with the Blue Yeti USB, you're going to pick up a lot of background noise, which we're going to take a closer look at soon. For the SM57, I had to use the Scarlett 2i2 audio interface, and the gain on the Scarlett 2i2 had to be maxed out, turned all the way up. For the Beta 57A, I also used the 2i2 audio interface, and I was able to just crank down the gain for the Beta 57A maybe 1/8 of a turn, not a lot. And then finally, for the AT4040, the gain on the Scarlett 2i2 was just past the halfway point. Now, let's take a closer look at the background noise areas. Those are these areas where you don't see any waveform. So this is the background noise area for the USB Blue Yeti. I want you to keep your eyes on this meter up here so that we can see how each microphone handled the background noise. So let's play the Blue Yeti background noise. And you can see the Blue Yeti topped off between minus 57 and minus 54. I'm going to say somewhere around minus 55 in that area. Let's take a look at the background noise of the Shure SM57. So you can see a considerable difference, and it topped off at around minus 48 dB. Let's check out the background noise for the Beta 57A. And just under minus 48 dB. And finally, the background noise for the AT4040. And that came in somewhere around minus 53. So again, guys, which is the best mic for you? That's up to you for you to decide. I hope this video helped you at least get closer to making a purchasing decision. Also, I want to send a special shout out and thank you to Gary Bowers for loaning me the Shure SM57 and the Shure Beta 57A to use in this video. Gary performs with the Uptown Easy Band. If you haven't heard of them, check out their website. They're known as the Southeast Ultimate Dance Party Band in the Wilmington, Cape Fear region. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, please like, and please share. My name is Tony with QuickTech Solutions. As always, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.